So what, it's like 12 o'clock right now. I was not expecting to make this video at this time of night. I had a soccer game at 10 p.m., which is a pretty late soccer game, and I thought maybe I'll just vlog to and from that soccer game, and that'd be good. And then I thought, I don't want to just pull this camera out and be awkward in front of it and have some stupid shit happen, you know? I usually like to have some focus that I talk about, so I didn't bring my camera to the soccer game. I figured that the soccer game would end at 11, and then it'd take me 30 minutes to get home. It'd be, I don't know, 11:30. Actually, wait, let's look at the time. 12:20. Okay. I figured I would be like 11:20, 11:30 when I got home, and I'd have plenty of time to record and whatever. I might go to a park. It would be great. Sorry if the wind's bad, by the way. This is not optimal, but this is what I'm doing. But it was fun, actually, after the soccer game. Since it's Mardi Gras, everyone stuck around and we had a drink and we stuck around for an hour and it was fun. And so I got home, it's 11:20. I guess I'm walking around. Yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was while we were all having a good time drinking, celebrating Mardi Gras post-game, which we lost, but we were talking about how, oh man, he was a bad kid. Like, oh yeah, I was a bad kid. I was trolling all the time when I was younger. And I was like, yeah, I was a good kid. And then this guy was like, no, you weren't a good kid. I don't believe you, dude. I don't believe you. And I wanted to be like, ah, you got me, dude. No, I was pretty rambunctious. You know, I was pretty decent, but I was pretty rambunctious. I wanted to say that, but I couldn't say that because I wasn't rambunctious at all. I was a quiet, nice kid. No disagreements with anyone. It was just, no, I was a nice kid. I was just a nice kid. There was nothing else to say. Which leads me to another thing. My brother watched my vlogs and he said that I come across as a dick in these vlogs, and he says that's just not me. I'm just not a dick. These vlogs, I don't put up a persona. I just talk at the camera as just rambunktiously as I can, and I guess it comes across as a dick. And I always thought I was a dick, but I don't think I am a dick because I've been so nice. I think everyone's a dick in their own head. What my brother said is maybe what it is that I want to be a dick because I've always been nice and I've always been unsatisfied with it. I always felt like I've been walked over. So maybe I want to be a dick. Maybe that's what's going on. And I'm kind of just becoming more of a dick. But not like a bad dick, just like more of a guy who doesn't give a shit. I don't know, it was just so weird because this guy was like, no dude, I bet you were like a bad rambunctious like kid, and I really wasn't, just not at all. Which is crazy. My brother thinks I come across as a dick in these vlogs. I feel like a lot of the time dicks are just these crazy wild zany characters, and that's when people are just like, haha, yeah, I was a dick when I was a kid, and they always round out to be a really funny kind of older guy. And maybe I'm coming across as an interesting, funny guy growing up. I've talked about this before, okay? I've said this before, and I still believe it. Nobody's that simple. People are complicated, and I firmly believe that. And I want to tell you, this is not me being fake at all. And you meet me in person, that's not being me fake at all. In person, I probably have a good degree of anxiety, so keep that in mind. But just as a viewer, how do you think I come across? You know, if you're my friends, you know, and you know me, you know, you can take that into account. If you're not my friends and you don't know me and you don't talk to me outside of this, how do I come across? I just want to know because I just don't understand how I look to people, you know? Because most of your identity, since people are so fluid, comes from what people think of you, how you look to people. So I wonder, how do I look to people? Because that's like an important factor for me as an aspiring YouTuber, you know? I have to have my own image in mind. I have to work with that image, you know? I have to understand how I look when I'm talking and how I can be constructive and what sort of things I can do. Actually, you know what? If you want to comment about how I look to you, do that, please. I'd love that. But actually, what I want to see is how you think people look at you, you know? What different sort of things you see, you know? How do you feel about yourself based on what other people say about you or what you think other people think about you, and maybe what differences there are. I don't know, just whatever the fuck comes to mind, say it, because it's so fucking interesting. Okay, I'm done talking. I'm done spitting words at your face. I'm gonna skidaboodle on over there because I live right there. Don't stalk me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.